carry on.
So now we're in Copenhagen.
Yeah, basically we are here, right? And the idea is to go this way, a little bit far out. I've been told there is quite a lot of flow, so I have to be careful with wind against tide conditions and stuff. Cross here, and I go this way, like that. Here, and then up north. I definitely want to see Lofoten, so the last time we were there we just cut through just to get some distance, and I really want to explore this area. Actually, when we put on the website, one guy from Czech told me he lives somewhere in Lofoten by the sea, so I'm invited. He showed me pictures. We sit on top and just fishes next to it. It's like, oh, I don't know if you are going through, but the fishing here is great. They just showed me the fish, and it's like, yeah, I definitely want to go there. And I wanted to go there anyway. And then you've got Jesus, how are they called? This area is very awesome as well. Vestralen here. That's another place I would like to see, and there is actually a guy who is very good friend of the guy who makes my website. So that's kind of my base camp, and I will recover there as well. And then go all the way to the north. Go this way. North Cap here, no here, North Cap, and then I basically paddle over. This is like very rough area, so I go this way to Kirkenes, which is the most northerly town, I think, or one of the most northerly, and then that's the road which goes down to Gulf of Bothnia. And in here I'm planning actually to go either with the kayak on the trolley, and then there is all those lakes and national parks, so I'll use those, go on the river for a while, then on the road again, and then is a river going from here all the way down. But I don't know if I can actually do it in a sea kayak, so we will see how it goes. I've got some friends in Finland. One of them actually has outdoor school, and I asked him how is it with the mosquitoes in Finland, and I'm pretty much gonna hit their season, so that's gonna be a nightmare. But at least I get some nice footage. That's what I'm talking now, like me slapping the mosquitoes in my face. I've got some really good repellent from my friend who is in the army. Says like it's good, it melts all the plastic, so so it should work.
So let's see if we can recognize you when you come back.
Yeah. And when I get here, I kind of wanna explore it a bit, so I go part of Sweden, then hop the islands here to Finland, go here again, and then I go across the islands again back to Sweden, down, and then to Copenhagen, and then the same way I came. I don't do much of a planning as such, like really good research. My first I was actually planning to do was to Patagonia, and I spent 9 months planning the trip, just got all the charts, all the maps, flew my route through Google Earth, and I literally knew the place, how it looks. I would just look on an island, I would know like, yeah, that's exactly there. When I got to the airport, the lady told me, I'm sorry, but your kayak is 12 centimeters longer than our limit, so you are not going anywhere. And before I tried, I would like call them, so don't fly with British Airlines. That's just the thing. They said everything is no problem, you just pay fee for excess luggage, which is about £70, and you are off. And I got as far as Czech airport, so then I decided I will never plan a trip again. And when I did the UK trip, I literally bought a road atlas for £15, and I went off with that.
So that's a pretty long trip you still have in advance.
Yeah, it's actually starting.
Yeah. How about you're doing it? How about your mental preparedness for this trip? I mean, it's not something for everyone.
It's
And you seem like a social guy, so
yeah. I am kind of black and white. So all my life is black and white, either this way or that way. So I really like being with people and being around people. I used to be a dancer and coach of capoeira, and I have danced in front of thousands of people and on national TV, and I really enjoy it. But on the other hand, I also enjoy the loneliness. And the thing is, when you travel alone, it gets in your head for a while, and then you just go to the shore and find a victim and you start talking to them. So I think if you travel alone, you meet much more people than if you travel with a friend or with a girlfriend or with a group. You live more together. You don't need the other people around. And also, when you are alone, people are much easier to approach you. You just literally stop. You stop on a beach. You are having your lunch, and somebody comes and asks you what you are doing. That's the way you get your social social thing. uh, but it's not that hard as it seems. I think you just have to be very careful. If you don't know what you are doing, like if you were doing a trip like this, it's good. I wouldn't advise beginner to go around Scandinavia. On the other hand, my friend, he's done the entire Scandinavia, and when he did the first part, the west coast of Norway and Sweden, he couldn't even roll his kayak, and he's done about 3,000 kilometers in the boat. So it's more, I think, you can start even when you don't know much, but you have to be very conservative. Just don't try to be egoistic, like, yeah, I'll work it out, or if I don't go out, what they are gonna think of me. If you put your ego in it, you are just gonna become a fish food. So when you feel just a little bit like it's not safe, it's time to read a book or go for coffee. So that's my approach basically. uh, be safe. I get a lot of from my gut feeling. Sometimes the weather looks good and I just feel like nah, and I don't know why. It's just I feel I need to read my Kindle, and then I start reading it, and in 2 hours it just becomes blowing woolies. It just really gets windy or something. Uh, yeah, that's it.
yeah. Um,
There was one question that I went around again. You asked something.
so what's been the really nice experiences so far on your trip?
I think so far it's actually not too much about the coastline, because there is not much to see, but it's about the people. Kajakhotellet, you just come and people just help you, look after you, and you've got somebody to talk to. In Germany, there was one guy. I landed in a little marina, asked if I can camp on the grass there for the night, and they offered me shower, got some meal from them, spoke to them, and that's what I liked about it. It's just those little things that you stop and people are curious what you are doing. They are talking about your trip, and then you ask them what they are doing, why they are doing it. That's what I realized on the UK trip. It's very nice to talk about yourself, but if you go for a month and every second day you meet someone, uh, people ask you the same questions, so you are very keen to answer the questions, but then you realize that you keep saying the same, and you know nothing about the people you met. So what I actually started to do is you go into counter attack, I call it, and if somebody approaches me and start asking about my trip, I'll tell him everything, and then I start asking him, and people get very surprised. Sometimes you see they go like, oh, this guy, he's doing this and he's interested in my normal life, but some people lives are really interesting, you know. So just go, oh, you are on holiday or you work, how many children you, what you do, and you just keep asking, and people actually like talking about themselves, and then you just learn so much. It's kind of being a voyeur. And it's really nice.
Well, thank you very much, Peter.
You're welcome.
You have a very exciting trip ahead of you.